Assignment 2, week 2. This is kind of a fun thing to do. If you go up here on your site where Webliography is, that's what it's telling you about here. You're going to go up to Webliography and you're going to go outside the United States and examine two pieces of art. Okay, so go up here, click, and then you have all these options. Now we're going to avoid the US. Here's UK, that's of course United Kingdom. Here's a UK. If you go down over, you can't see me scrolling, but if you scroll down, you'll see lots more. Here's France. And let's see, I'm not sure where the rest of these are, but go down there, see what you can find, and see if you can't find some wonderful artworks from different parts, okay? And that's what you want to start to. Now, I'm not done with you, I'm afraid. So let me go over to this section right here. What I would like to do is talk to you a little bit about, again, your time management. It's important, I think, to think in terms of maybe a to-do list. And this is if you're just finding that everything's overwhelming you, all right? Kind of set up, and this is a great way to do it, so this is about a two-point way to set up a to-do list. Write it down, what you want to do, and then estimate the priority. Obviously, if you have a small child, one of the priorities is to feed that small child during the day, correct? All right, if you don't have a small child or a pet or someone that depends on you, then you're very lucky. You can only think about the things that you personally need to do. But you want to make your list. You have to eat, right? You have to maybe take a shower. You have to brush your teeth. Well, somewhere in there you're going to have something like a time slot or at least an option to do your classwork. And that may be first priority. Um, Find a slot here on your calendar and look at the dates, look ahead at the dates where assignments are due, and make sure that you have enough time during your day. You can slot that time so that you have enough time to complete the task. Now, I'm guessing about an hour. If you're a slow reader because you've got a lot of reading to do, give yourself a little more time. You know best. If you read fast, comprehend fast, then, breeze right through it. Maybe you only take 30 minutes. Make these plans or times when they're good for you. I'm definitely not a morning person, and if you ever look at the times I post, you'll see late, late, late at night. You may be a morning person. I live with a morning person, and I got to tell you, their best time is in the morning early. They wake up, they're clear, fresh, and they do great work. And if that's you, then see if you can't slot some time in there to do your classwork at that good time, all right? Anyway, you will know, no one else knows what's good for you, all right? And then when you have these little periods that you're going to do your coursework in, like I said a minute ago, be sure you kind of block out at least an hour and a half for your homework assignment. Calculate your reading speed. I talked to you about that a little bit. Um, and get this set up as early as you can. Now, having that said, make sure you have time for you, time for sleep, time for regular meals, time for all those things that you need. And afterwards, less urgent things. Maybe you want to write a thank you note, which isn't really urgent, and you have a week to do it, or you've given yourself a week, okay? Or maybe you want to clean out your underwear drawer, all right? Something that you feel has a low priority, put those down in the bottom where you really don't need to. And then, you know what? If you write this down or if you're doing it on a computer, print it out and just put it somewhere where you'll see it. On your phone, print it out on your desk, tape it on your refrigerator. Be sure you've got this kind of forefront in your mouth. And like I said, make lots of time for yourself. Sometimes we get really busy. We think we can sacrifice elements such as sleep or eating correctly or even physical exercise, just going outside and walking around the yard for a minute. However, when we put all these things from our day, we compound problems. We make it harder for our body and our mind to kind of run optimally. So even though you're very busy, try to give yourself a little time, okay? Remember, your body and your brain work holistically. They work together. So take care of both of those and make time for yourself, make your lists, and let's do this quickly and see where this takes us, okay?